dude. That's a lot of money. I went down there. Fuckers just tied me up and fucking torched me in my wagon. Pisses me off. 78 bucks down the goddamn
That's when
drain.
you're native, bro.
Yeah, I know that. I walked up on like fucking 10 Mexicans and they all just kind of looked at me like, uh-oh.
Fucking wagon burner.
Wagon burner? My wagon was burnt!
No, we burnt your teepees, bro. Get it right.
Get it right.
What'd you say?
We burnt his
What'd
teepees.
you spend it on?
Burn my
I did not spend your money.
wigwams.
You blew up that one guy's car that he had insurance on or whatever. I didn't spend your money.
He's gonna lawsuit you for spending money in a game.
God, who's gonna beat me up? He's gonna beat me up. I'm gonna die.
Kinky. Haha. She's a very kinky girl. You know that song, any of y'all? Nope. Didn't think so. It's called Super Freak. That's where, what the fuck is that guy's name that sang, Can't Touch This? I want to say,
Nah.
yeah, I'm gonna call him,
Ice.
no, DMC, like Run DMC, I want to say.
Yeah.
Anyways, that guy actually stole the the instrumental from a song called Super Freak by Rick James, and it goes like, she's a very kinky girl, and etc. I like this song a lot. But I like,
Bro, I just blew this chick's brains out.
Is that why you hear someone screaming?
say what?
Where are you? Nothing.
Okay. Dude, you know what I did in the game? I already told you, Ben. Well, anyways, fuck it. Never mind. I told you.
Are you okay? Feed store. Why are there so many people screaming? What's happening?
I think Ben
I
just
was
walked in a
born.
mall with a gun. Why is everybody screaming?
Wait, I want to go with you. Wait.
I'm going to be waiting.
Okay, I'm getting in the car. And I'm not looking at anything. Out of sight, out of mind.
I think, therefore, I am.
I don't want to sit there. I want to sit in the passenger seat because I'm not good at driving. That car.
So, Ben, in this game, I got fed up with trying to kill the president, Kennedy, right? So, instead, I go hang out with Bin Laden. It was a massive success, dude.
I'm sorry.
Where the fuck is where's my little teepee now? Where's my camp? Hey, yo. I remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna put on Super Freak. I'm just listening to Disco Inferno.
Oh no, Gunner! I think someone's gonna kill me. He's
Not on
already
my
dead
watch.
though.
I'm
What am I
Moimo.
supposed to do?
Cinderella. None of you.
Who's dead?
Oh no! I'm leaving. I'm out of town. Why does someone have a bounty on me? What did I do?
They just like targeting Gunner for reasons.
Okay.
Gunner's a drug cartel, bro.
I don't
Figured you
feel
would
like
let you
he's.
know before-
Yeah, I feel like his stage on the scene would be kind of designer drugs, not really cartel. Because when I think of cartel, I think of fucking smack, you know, hard stuff. Cocaine.
You got cops after you, Alyssa?
I'm
I
gonna
don't
get
really
fucking
know.
shot.
I'm just kind of
Is there
running
stars
away.
up in your corner?
Oh,
you
there
getting shot at?
are! Oh, yeah, I am.
Just keep
Oh,
driving
no.
and don't
I
stop.
can't. I got stuck. No.
I'm going game chat. Yo, guys, as a peace offer, or just a general gift, here, have these 3 birds I just sniped out of the air. Here's one. Hello. There's one bird. There's another bird right here. You see that one? You can also have that bird. And you know, I'm feeling very generous. How about I give you guys a third bird, if I can grab it. And then here is my gift to you guys. I hope you enjoy with your wild adventures that await you in this great frontier. Lord knows I am. Lord knows I have. Lord knows I got screwed over in Mexico. See ya. You fine gentlemen or ladies. I will retreat into the prairies.
No, Alyssa.
I know. Oh no, don't hurt.
Are we just gonna hang out? Or, because that sounds like a good idea to me, or something. Ah, thank you. You handing me a bird? I presume? I don't know what's happening, because I'm assuming you guys can't really communicate through mics. So I'm just gonna assume that, you want me to take the bird? Yeah? Thank you. Oh, fine. Fucking, I don't know what you want. Take the bird. I'm gonna presume that's an accident. So, yeah, let me, nod. I don't have tip hat. So, well, farewell, I guess? Let me hop in first person so I can see you better. Still can't see you. Boom! Lantern face. I like your look, both of y'all. Hold it, let me get what I want. I don't think I'll have it, but it would not be this one I want. It would be not that. Okay. Well, I have a red shirt, and then what it is, you know, Sitting Bull bought a red shirt just so the enemies knew in battle who he was. And I do admire your horse, and yes, I'll accept your posse invite, even though I am in my own. You guys seem pretty rad. Forever Notorious AGA. Alright. Not what I plan to do, but that's fine. Where will our adventures take us this time? In this forever lasting frontier. I'll play to one of your groups. Hey. Sentinel. I suppose, sure. Well, you could have multiple crews, can't you? Ah, sure. I think I'm already 2, 1 for sure. So yeah, I'll join you guys. I like what you guys are going on. Anti-Griefing Alliance. I wish you guys kind of showed up sooner, because I went to Mexico, or Mexican territories, what the hell you would call them, and went to go sell me a wagon of pelts, right? Fucking, as soon as I got down there, fucking torched all of them, gone, you know. Oh, yeah, it had me a little upset. But it ain't nothing to cry over spilt milk, you know? I don't... I don't know what you... Okay. I'm confused by what's going on. What's the plane? I'm not in no hurry. I'm a patient fellow. It is a virtue. Oh, what happened, dog? I'm sitting here playing with these fucking people. And next thing you know, Ben disappeared. What, he go to sleep? Around his bedtime?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. He died in the game, not in real life.
Okay, well. I kind of figured it was unlikely for him to die in real life, not impossible.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify.
Okay. I feel ya.
Yeah.
So where are your
I'm
ventures
driving.
taking you now in Grand Theft Auto, I presume?
I'm driving a taco truck, just vibing. I'm not killing anyone, just driving. Having
feel
fun.
ya.
It's
Yeah,
like
no.
Mario Kart, except no one wins.
Yeah, I met these two wonderful people in Red Dead. What happened was they spawned in and let me hop in game chat. Ooh, I am talking in a party chat. Yeah, that's why if I go quiet, that's the reason why. And I don't know what to do. You know, are we just dancing around or something? Because I am intrigued by these events that are unfolding. I'm gonna hop back to party chat, but if you want me, I can invite you to party if you'd like. Just let me know.
Yeah, I want to die.
I
Like
am
in Thelma-
back. Did I just hear you say you wanted to die?
No, I said this is how I want to die. I didn't even die. What the heck?
How do you want to die? I just got back.
Drive into the ocean.
That's a pretty alright. I think it'd be alright to kind of die by choking out, or like.
You think so? No, I
Yeah.
think that sucks.
I don't think so because the worst it would feel is like, you know, like your throat, if it's like real tight, it would kind of hurt your throat, you know. But I feel like it'd feel alright because the blood flow would be shut off and you kind of feel woozy and shit like that. And you just fall asleep and just never wake up again. I feel like I'd die that way.
Can you swim in this game? Yeah, you can.
I
I
do
love
not
this
know.
game. I'm swimming, so there's a wave. Can you surf?
I don't believe you can surf, but hey, I see new things happen on Grand Theft Auto each day. You know, never know what happens.
Really?
No,
This
not
looks-
really. I don't actually play Grand Theft Auto that much, but if you look on YouTube, you can see some crazy stuff that happens, like the wildest of trick shots, you know.
Mhm.
So yeah, GTA. I love the game, but I love Red Dead also, mainly because it has a little bit better graphics and you can be kind of more gruesome. And plus, online I can be a native, so that excites me. Like, me, Andrew, and my brother. What happened was, we were playing a poker table, right? And then my brother, he left the poker table because he already lost about $5 out of it. And then it was me and Andrew. We were playing about 30 minutes to an hour. It was not funny. I was cleaning him out of his wallet, and I kept winning, like, nonstop. And then he's like, it's not even funny anymore. It's just extremely biased. I'm like, yeah, it is. And what happened, he's like, because he got real, like, mad about it and kind of started angry, you know? And he's like, I think video games bring out the worst in people. And he's like, you cannot tell me that I'm wrong. He said, we just gassed people earlier. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Now, we flash back to earlier. We go into the cemetery in Red Dead 2 and find a mausoleum, right? I get we fill it packed with about 10 people and we gas them. And then we put 10 more people in there with the bodies and incinerate them with Molotovs, and It's charred. I could send you a picture of how it looks or what the crime scene
it's
looked
okay.
afterward.
No,
Nah,
that's
I
fine.
truly insist. I'm joking.
No.
I already sent it.
Okay.
But I mean, I sent it to Gunner a while ago.
Yeah,
I
earlier.
presume.
Yeah. Understood.
But it's hilarious is how you said that, and it's true.
Is it hilarious?
Games do bring out the worst in you. I was gonna knob head. Or do I got extra emotes? I do not know, mister. All I know is
Are these hippies? I think there's hippies in this game.
I don't care for hippies.
I wanna.
Fucking shit
You
up.
don't?
Nah,
You
dude.
don't like hippies?
No, man, they fucking dodged a draft in Vietnam, even though it was a pointless war we should never have been involved with, and killed about 42,000 of our own troops for no reason. Yes,
Then why did you care if they didn't?
well,
Get
that's the thing. I kind of told you earlier. I'm a big hypocrite. Like me, I
yeah.
believe in what hippies stand for. I believe we should have peace and stuff like that. And like if the draft happened, honestly, I'd kind of have to be forced to go because I don't want to be in prison. But other than that, I don't think I would want to serve for this country because of its atrocities or towards fucking natives. That's why I don't like this country. That's why I'm not patriotic. Same time, I'm very patriotic. I'm a big hypocrite. Like me,
I can tell.
like hippies, fake Drew. I hate how they dodged the draft. But I also understand it was a pointless war. They don't believe in killing. They're peace loving. And so stuff like that. That's why I don't like the hippies. And plus, I was just kind of brought up that way.
Oh no.
Along with like Ben
Gunner.
has. We've all been brought up to discriminate against.
Mhm.
So.
That sucks.
Yeah, I guess it does. But if you fit in the crowd, I don't. Me, I just kind of like how I am. Fucking kind of like a ghost. I disappear. You know, like yeah, kind of like online. Online, you can hardly find me. The only thing you can probably find is one or two accounts that I put my real name on, unfortunately. But nothing's on them. I don't use them anymore. And then probably just where I go to school at. That's it. And I don't use social media. I don't post my face on social media. I do use social media, but not really. The thing I use the most is YouTube, if any. I don't. Yeah, like I have social media accounts like Snapchat. Yeah, I have a Snapchat, Instagram, blah blah blah. Right? Not my name though. None of them. Fucking Snapchat. I am. Who am I? I'm Sean Lynn Cliffs. So I like to go by pseudonym because, I don't want to kind of be remembered on. I mean, I do on the internet. I want me to be remembered, Kristen Walker Bushcook, but only because I plan to be a politician. And I know now these days you kind of have to worry about what you do on the internet, so I'm kind of cautious in that realm.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, yeah, because I plan to be a politician, and I plan to, I want to change a lot of things we're doing wrong, like healthcare. We're getting charged too much because of the charge master, and then I feel like abolishing that, and putting in like a set in stone guidelines how much things cost, you know, and like what's another big thing? Judicial system. That's screwed. I feel like fixing that. Climate change. I believe in it 100%. Do I believe it's man-made? 100%. I suppose there's natural stuff involved. Like, well, yeah, but it's always gonna be involved. It's just man that's doing this. Man. And then I want to be a politician, and plus, I believe in helping out. I want to say the needy, not in the bad way, of course. Like my dad, he was dirt poor, and he was born in 1947, so long ass time ago. And he just kind of grew up like you'd go hungry most days, but they had to hunt their own food, and so I kind of like feel for the poor, the impoverished. And also, I feel like helping out with some, I'm sorry, I got too focused. This is shooting at us. Also, another thing I believe in is kind of like, I guess, abuse, sorta. Or, not sorta, that sounds wrong. Let me rephrase that. I believe in, helping those who been in those situations and preventing it. Sure, that's how I'm gonna word it. Because well, one, I am a very big fan of my heritage, Native Americans. Two, Native Americans are like the most likely to suffer from like all the horrible things in this country, like drugs. Natives are like they're gonna be hit the biggest. Alcohol, oof, that's a real no-no. Rape, domestic abuse, shit like that. We're the most likely to be the victims of it, and so I feel like doing something about that some way, somehow, because there's history of my family, like older than me, of course, older than the damn hills of Mayetta. I'm joking. Like my aunts, I think, or my fucking great aunts, maybe my great aunts. I don't know, that far back. That's about almost 1700s. What happened was alcohol, big thing. They got beat a lot, and so yeah, no, I kind of have these ideologies set in place that I believe in. And so I want to do something about it, but I don't know what. That's why I'm kind of want good grades. I want to go to law school, but I think, like, I want to be a lawyer just because it'll help out with my political career, I feel like. But, honestly, I think I'd blow my brains out. Too boring. Paperwork, nonstop. I want to do something I more enjoy, which would be, I don't know yet. Like, a lot of things interest me. Medical profession, that interests me, but I gotta remember, oh, well, if I'm a doctor, if I screw up, that man's dead, or woman. So, I don't know about being a doctor. I'll probably want to be like a paramedic, you know? I don't know. Learn like basic stuff to keep someone alive or resuscitate. And like being a law enforcement interests me. Or my actual goal is being a businessman, which I don't know if I've told you. I've told so many people at this point. What I want to do is go down to Arizona or New Mexico and just grow bamboo. And then, but if my growing bamboo business falls apart, or goes through, I'm gonna be a bamboo manufacturer, just because there's money in it. But the reason why I want to grow bamboo is because I believe there's some potential for the growth of the bamboo industry in America, and North America, predominantly. And I believe that it can help out a lot of things that are happening, a lot of issues, like there's growing planets in the world. You don't need to replant them. They take only an adequate amount of water. They grow in like Arizona and New Mexico. They're suitable climates if you water them. You could make so many damn things out of bamboo, it's ridiculous. There's a person who made a car out of bamboo. Not the most stylish, of course, but it's still a car. They made a motorcycle helmet. You can make paper out of it. You can make paper products out of it. You can make clothing out of it. You can eat it. You can make homes out of it. You could use it to, like, for, like, the poorer places, you could probably use it as fuel, like, wood burners, you know, for warmth. And it is 6 times stronger than steel. Not, like, yeah, we could cut it down, like, with, like easily, like, snap it in half, yeah. I mean, you know, like, building-wise, like, could support more weight than steel, 6 times thereof. Yeah. And then, it's just a wonderful thing. And then, not very many people and they're real soft, too, the clothing, never felt it, but anyways, what happens is, I believe, there is a great opportunity to grow and distribute bamboo and bamboo products in America to help out with multiple issues like climate change. Ooh, poverty, that's a big one. Down in Arizona and New Mexico, they got huge tribes of like the Navajo and, you know, the Hopi and down there.
Yeah.
They're real poor. Some of them don't have running electricity or water. That's how bad it is down there. Drug abuse, bad. Domestic abuse, bad. You know, sexual assault, bad down there. So I believe my bamboo business can probably help employ those down there. And so they'd have some more money. And then I could also help them with the bamboo, probably donate or like help them out by building better homes for them out of bamboo. I just want to create a bamboo city out in the desert. Like,
That sounds amazing.
yeah, like, they can eat bamboo, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure it's very, nutritious, I assume. because people have been eating always. I can make paper out of bamboo. It'd be better than, you know, cutting down trees for it. Yeah, and I could help out the poor, even like Native Americans. I'm gonna go after mostly. That sounds weird, going after them. But I want to help them out because, you know, they're my people. But I'll help out anybody. You know, you're poor, like you're a dude homeless on the street. I'm gonna just pick you up from Massachusetts and take you to Arizona. You work for me now. Yeah.
Back so soon?
I feel like it's gonna be a good thing. But first of all, I need to know how to run a business, and I need to know and play my cards right. Because if I go willy-nilly and take some risky movements that could jeopardize the operation, my dream would be gone. And I believe it is going to be like the next biggest thing. It's going to be like the next Silicon Valley. It's going to be, like, they call it the Green Steel. We could call it the Green Steel Valley or whatever name that comes up naturally from it. And I can just be the biggest producer in the country. One thing that's bad about it, power. Power could go to my head. I don't plan on it, but I don't think anybody plans on going power hungry. So that's one thing I need to worry about, because I don't want to be like Apple. I don't know if Apple's bad or good, but I'm just giving an example. They're probably a really good organization, but let's say if I'm like Apple. I'm not saying they do these things, of course. I already explained this. I'm just over-explaining. I am big like Apple, and I have a monopoly in just about everything that exists. Like Disney, they bought a lot of stuff, like cartoon rights and movie rights and stuff, and they control it, and they milk it for money. They don't care most of the time for you know, creativity or helping out fans and stuff like that. It's like they just care about millions, if not billions, of dollars in their revenue. And so, if I become the biggest producer of bamboo and manufacturer in the United States, that's a big thing. Like, I could like help out a lot, or I could just be in it for the money, which I don't want to be in it for the money. How? I want to do something like Bill Gates is doing. If I play my cards smart and do end up getting rich, I'd kind of do something like Bill Gates, but not exactly. Bill Gates, you know, he's like one of the richest people in the world. You know that, right? Like billions, almost $1 trillion. When he dies, he's going to donate, I think, $80 billion to charity, and he's gonna give only like $1 million or $10 million to each of his kids. Something like that. And I kind of would do that, but in my lifetime, you know, like I want to give away most of my wealth, because Native Americans, they've done that way back when, back in the Wild West days. They believed in helping each other out. Of course, they are taught multiple virtues, and I guess we see it in our society more or less than probably back then, or in Americas, not Native Americans. I don't know. Anyways, they believed in respect and kindness and stuff like that, you know. Like when they go to meeting, everybody speaks, or like not everybody. You don't want to speak, you don't speak, but they listen to everybody, no matter your position or title. And then they give to the poor. They help out poor people. Like they go out on a hunt, they capture, I don't know, let's say a couple of horses, right? Let's say 6 horses. The dude would probably see a poor Indian in the camp, right? Who has this like ugly old mule who can't do no work from. He'd probably give him 4 of his horses, and stuff like that. Like Sitting Bull, not Sitting Bull. Might have been Sitting Bull. That, or I want to say, I don't remember his name. Little Crow, maybe. He was the leader of the Sioux in Minneapolis, or not Minneapolis, Minnesota in 1862. What happened was, the government paid, I believe, to have them kind of take a trip out to Washington, D.C. to look at how it is in the East. And then they agree, but they didn't promise they were gonna, you know, sell their land like the government wanted. But they're like, yeah, okay, we'll check it out. And then they gave them, I want to say $10. You know, I'll say $50. They gave them $10, I don't know. That's a lot of money back then, right? But what happened was, they gave them that money to kind of buy, you know, like like souvenirs from there. But instead, the chief, when he was down there, he saw this poor guy kind of like begging for change down there, and he just gave him all his money because he believes in that, and that's what I kind of want to do. I want to help out those in need. I don't want to wait after I'm dead because, well, dick move, number one. And plus, I would like to know that I've actually accomplished it and not somebody pocketed the change when I'm gone. But if I want to do all those things, I have to play my cards right and be smart. I can't go willy-nilly. Or, yeah. So, I have a big future, like, a dream, but it's only a dream if I don't plan it out and act on it. If it's, oh, wow, okay, well, these guys, I don't know what I need to do, but I need to put forth somewhere in the script the plans of how I will put this machine into motion, because I really want this to work out. But hey, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Maybe that's probably bad. Thinking about it, it's like, no, well, you know, yeah. Anyways, so that's what I plan to do. Will it go out that way? Who knows? So I am quiet, as you noticed, but once you get me talking, I can be very passionate about topics, certain ones, obviously, like what I'm talking about now, or you could probably get me talk on something else, like I don't know, like you said you, as weirdly as that sounds, you wanted to be, or you think it'd be cool to be killed by a serial killer, yeah?
I did.
Well, I